So, we've covered in a previous video just who Cassandra Nova, the villain from the new Deadpool and Wolverine trailers, really is. You can find that video on our channel, but there is one glaring issue. She is for sure an X-Men villain and definitely a Professor X villain, but what is her beef with Deadpool? Why is she in this wasteland using Ant-Man's head as a home base? I could be wrong, but to memory she has literally never had an interaction with Wade Wilson before. So just what is her angle? Let's cover some thoughts and theories that will all probably be immediately proven wrong when this movie releases in late July. So, okay, first things first, let's establish some things from the trailer itself. She is at home base in a dead Avengers brain. She is in some Wild West end of civilization world. She seems to send Deadpool and Wolverine through a Doctor Strange portal, and she seems to have the same power set that she has from the comics. Now, I've got two ideas as to why Cassandra is even in this Deadpool and Wolverine movie. What's already been established in the MCU is if you do enough universe hopping, you're bound to bring upon incursions. Effectively, going back and forth between universes weakens the space between them. One theory in this little old brain of mine is that this is a Cassandra Nova who has got pruned by the TVA before she could kill the Charles Xavier from her universe. Now, if you're about to send people across space-time as multiversal assassins, who would be a good fit? It's been established in the books before that Xavier has issues reading Deadpool's mind. This is similar to how Taskmaster has a hard time fighting Deadpool because his movements are just too unpredictable. And Xavier has the same issues with his thoughts. Send him and an unkillable dude with knife hands and you've got a fairly good Professor X kill team. This also explains why the TVA want to take Cass out using Deadpool, as any weakness that Professor X has towards him probably applies to her as well. So effectively, Deadpool is sent by the TVA to go get Cass. Cass then coerces him to work for her until he betrays her for the good of the multiverse. It's even possible that Cass is in part responsible for destroying Wolverine's original universe, leaving him and Deadpool at opposite ends for the midpoint of the movie where they have to have their superhero fight that happens in all of these team-up movies. And then obviously they team up themselves and then take down the bad guy. Cassandra might even be fighting a battle on two fronts, against her old Xavier and the TVA. Similar to the comics where she uses a Sentinel factory to destroy Genosha, she might be planning to use Alioth to take out the TVA, as we even see a TVA agent get murked by the giant cloud dog within this trailer. Okay, the pieces of the puzzle fit nicely for that one given the glimpses of the movie that we've had so far. Now it's time for me to get crazier than Charlie Day trying to hunt down mail sent to Pepe Silvia. Cassandra Nova isn't the villain at all. Oh well, sort of. Okay, this is me piecing together a couple puzzle pieces, so try to follow. The Void, introduced in Loki, is highly likely but unconfirmed where Cassandra is now. The spot at the end of time where destroyed parts of the multiverse basically sit around in a junkyard. This sounds suspiciously like Battleworld. Battleworld from the comics is a patchwork of the last few universes before they were all stitched together by one of my favorite big bads, Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom took the last of the incursions and then made a multiversal planet. So, you have an area full of zombies, you have a police corp that is built up just by Thors, a futuristic city called Perfection which is run by Ultron. You get the idea. This junkyard Cassandra Nova is stuck in might just be her area of Battleworld. You see a bunch of mutants out the front of Cassie's base like Azael, Deathstrike, and Pyro, so this could just be the area for pruned mutants. The TVA send Deadpool and Logan in to sort out whatever is going on in the Void, as it might be having repercussions across Deadpool's universe and has already got Logan's. When they get there, they find Doom wants to expand his rule over more than just the Void, attempting to cause incursions to make his own Battleworld. So they team up with Cassandra, having her place as a mutant base of operations, as she also wants to take out Doom just so that she can seize more of the Void for herself. This explains why she's standing off to the side of the magic Doctor Strange portal, almost like an ally. Almost like she's sending them off to fight Doctor Doom in their little turf war. There's something else that is bothering me about that portal. It's magic. Established MCU magic. So unless Cass stole a sling ring, it's highly likely that Doctor Doom is calling Deadpool and Wolverine to him. Doctor Doom is a master of magic and technology, so effectively if you cross Stephen Strange and Tony Stark together and then made them the dictator of a country. So it's totally possible that Cassandra set up a meeting with Doctor Doom, and instead of herself attending the meeting, she's sent in two of her new assassins sent fresh over from the TVA. And we already know a Doctor Doom variant exists in the Void. Morbius in Season 2 is telling a story to Loki that he and Renslayer went to prune an 8-year-old boy who would go on to kill 5,000 off the coast of the Black Sea. Canonically, the Black Sea is right near Doom's homeworld of Latveria, so Renslayer very likely pruned a young Doctor Doom. Doom then wakes up in the Void, grows up and learns magic from discarded sling rings and stuff like that. He builds suits and Doombots with discarded Stark tech, and then boom, he takes over the Void. He would then probably want to make his way back to his own universe. So now you've got a proto-battle world and a Doctor Doom who is hell-bent on retaking Latveria. So yeah, the villain is either Cassandra Nova, Doctor Doom, or, since it's a Deadpool movie, it could even just be Mickey Mouse. I can't wait for everything I've said in this video to be proven wrong in just a few short weeks. If I even get one thing right from this though, you all owe us a subscribe and you owe me a beer.